Hey guys, we are in Motel 6 in Auburn, California. We're doing a reunion for my mom, as I've already let slip. My mom is battling cancer, so and she's just had chemo and she's been in the hospital for a couple of days. She doesn't feel good right now, so we're not gonna go see her today. Hopefully she'll be feeling better tomorrow, because a lot of people are gathering to spend time with her, basically. So we're up here in Auburn. This is where my mom lives, and we're gonna go run around a little bit today. I'm gonna try and play with the drone a little bit. I haven't really got any footage in for you guys yet, and mostly because I'm just learning how to play with it, and I just haven't gone back out, to be honest. Minnesota's very windy. It's really hard to fly a drone on the wind. So we're gonna do that today. Here's the hotel room. So we have a bunch of oranges that my sister brought back from my grandma's house. My grandma gave me a really cool gift. She got me another orange tree. I have one before that my grandpa gave me, but shortly after he passed away, it died. And honestly, it broke my heart. I'm hoping this isn't a bad omen for my grandma, because I love my grandma to death, because she just gave me a tree. But we're gonna let this thing enjoy some life. We're gonna get a nice big pot, which unfortunately Doxy's gonna have to be carrying up and down the stairs to bring in come when it starts to get cold. But yeah, so we have a fridge. It's stocked full of a lot of stuff, food, drinks. The cooler, which is gonna basically be for the oranges on our way home. Tomorrow's gonna be used for the reunion, my stuff. So there's the drone, my water bottle, all my stuff. Gyzzie came with us because, as everybody already knows, Gyzzie's also dying. And she has kidney failure. So she came with us, and she's mostly okay on the leash, but she doesn't just follow sometimes. And there's times I hook her straight to a Seymour, so he kind of leads her or prevents her from running off. She's got a harness on that keeps her from being able to squirm out of it, although if she really wants to, she can. She's a little pain like that. But she got a little body harness. And should she actually get away, which she has escaped a couple times this trip, she does have a tag. Hopefully someone doesn't see her and be like, she's really skinny, so you must be abusing her. If only they understood just how much we go through for this cat, trying to get her to eat and everything. It's a hassle. Anyways, so we're at the Motel 6 because pets stay free. When it's just me and Seymour, me, Doxy, and Seymour, it's fine, because Seymour is just a registered service dog, so he can go any hotel and they can't say a word about it. So yeah, there's that. But to cut costs, you know, I made some English muffins, which I'm going to do a video on how to make those, because I just learned and it's actually pretty cool. We brought snacks and stuff like that.
Hey.
Speaking of Doxy, there he is.
So they see the truck coming in.
She knocked and she just kept repeating housekeeping because she doesn't understand English. I just told her that we just have trash, and I just took it out to her because he wouldn't shut up.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, cutting costs, so we bring our own snacks and stuff. Sorry, talking to YouTubers. Not oranges. And one cool thing we got, I'm gonna come up in here in the bathroom. Excuse me, sir, sorry. I brought this right here. So I've been making egg sandwiches. Paying like 20 bucks for one sandwich at McDonald's, because it's not worth 20 bucks. Especially when I can make it for under $1, especially because I can make the English muffins pretty easily. So yeah, so we have some dishes and stuff like that. This is some freeze-dried cat food for Gyzzie, but so far on the trip, this is the only one she'll eat. Is that chicken mix that I made. Some like silverware things I got. Sorry, we just got ready, so it's kind of a mess. Let me open this up. So the forks are out because they have to get washed, but some chopsticks, a couple straws, a knife, and a spoon. And I like that because I actually like chopsticks, especially when I'm camping. Like eating some things with chopsticks comes in handy. So we have that. Anyways. Alright, so whenever you travel, always carry emergency supplies. I mean, like actual, in case something could happen wrong. So, of course, we have the whole nail care kit with extra tweezers. I have 2 of these little card kit things. If I ever make it to 1,000 subs, I'm actually going to give some of these away. These little kits, I think you guys might remember them. But I'll pull them out just in case. And if you hear weird noises, that is the dog. Or possibly the boyfriend, who knows. Okay. So I have these, like little arrows, spears, hooks, knife if possible. I know, why would you think that would be useful, but I'll point that out in a minute. Also comes with a saw, more hooks, fork, more hooks. I also have, like, in this one, it has these ones that are spinners. They work better on the silver ones, which are in my other bag at home. More hooks, spinners, arrows, knives, saws, little fishy thingies. More of those. I'm not sure exactly what those are. Little mini saws or something. Anyways, more other saws. And so these are just little emergency kit things. There's a knife that actually someone has a thing on it. Another saws on the side here. There's a sewing needle. More fish hooks. Sewing hooks. Sewing needle, yeah. So these things are really kind of handy to keep in if you were ever in the wild. And I might do a video of backpacking if I can actually get to walking capable again. We'll do a video of backpacking where I actually open one of these up and play with it. Okay, let's put that back away. Or I'll just do that off camera. So I have 2 of those because I buy them 2 packs at a time. And then of course I have the multi-tool. I always have a multi-tool. Knives, blades, stuff like that. Pliers. Really good to have in case of emergency, automotive emergency, stuff like that. So I always keep these in the car. But this is my purse, a big giant purse just for emergency supplies. These are, can't open it. Here's the strikes, but here are some matches. They're like waterproof matches. So that's really good to have. Tons of flashlights, tons of knives everywhere. These are scissors. These are actually for nothing else. This is in case, you know, you ever get into a wild situation, you need something to help light things up. You can just stick a twig in here and turn it, and shave it like you would pencil, and then use those shavings to start a fire. So that's actually kind of nifty to have, and I found that recently, so I added it. This is the knife piece I got for Christmas. It's got the knife, it's got a window breaker, it's got a cord cutter. It has a flashlight and bottle opener, and yeah, so that's also brought. This is my sharpening tool. I have like a bunch of these, so I can roughly sharpen something, finally sharpen it. It's just supposed to be like steel and ceramic. It has a whistle right here. Nope, right here. There's a whistle. Which I have a lot of whistles, which are good because if you're trying to get found by search teams, these are good to have. Here is a flint striker. Sorry, and you're in a spot where you're gonna jiggle. Sorry. Ugh. So we have flint striker. That's easy enough to just, you know, scrape some of that off and then just with that. I don't even dull it or anything. It's just perfect. And then this is for finely tuning. And you have this little notch right here. That's great for fish hooks. So I could actually use this with this kit here if I take any of these out, if I need to sharpen anything, because this can just go right through and just sharpen it right on up. So that'll help sharp hooks, even the blades, everything like that. The fish, these things here, you can use that to just go in there and sharpen those on up, just like that. And this thing works really great. So I have like a bunch of them. I keep them in my camping supplies. I keep them at home. I keep them in my purse. I keep them everywhere. I keep these things everywhere because they're really great. So I'll put links to all these things in the video, which is gonna be a long link thing. So these are fire starters. These are homemade ones, and then not so homemade. This came in this little kit that I got that I keep in the car. And you just take it apart or whatever, and you can use it to light up. These are just some little washcloth pads that I dipped in wax. So you dip them in wax, and they will take forever to burn. So they're just that. And then I have my thing here, so this can easily light this up, or light these up, and they'll stay slow burning so I can get a fire going even in wet conditions. It'll burn long enough to get it going. And this is just something, if you have water, you just add these. And you can make these too. In fact, I'll probably do a video on how to make them. But they're just facial cleansing cloths. And they're also good for bug bites. You get bug bites, you add some water, and you just kind of wash yourself up. They're very lathering. And it's really good to have hygienic stuff as emergency supplies as well. And that gets overlooked a lot for all these cool survival fire starting stuff. I mean, Lord knows I have a bunch. But I also keep these handy with me. And I bought a little thing of these tins, and I have a bunch of them. I'm working on putting together a fishing kit one. I think I have one started, but it's like just generic stuff. So these facial cleansing cloths are really great to have. You can also make them for like washing dishes and stuff like that, which I have yet to do, but I was thinking of doing. I have like 1 tin left, and I have to be wise about it because I have these facial cleansing cloths in like a lot of places. So yeah, so that's what I keep. That's like my everyday carry stuff basically. And this is actually for plants and stuff like that, and it ended up in here somehow. But yes, so that's everyday carry stuff for survival gear, and that's just that. And then I have some more stuff that I keep in the car because I always keep supplies everywhere because you never know what could happen. My purse, something happens to my purse, I still have an emergency supply in my car that has a lot of these same things, and if not, I'm gonna definitely add some more of these things to it. Like this is actually supposed to go into my backpack that I carry with me, but it's here because I used one of these and basically put a bunch of matches in there, and then underneath I put some fire strikers like on the inside. So I have a big tin of matches, and that's in my backpacking bag, which is where I keep the majority of my emergency supplies. And then I'm gonna bring you up here. Now I brought this for traveling. That's my perfume, by the way, best perfume in the world. Victoria's Secret needs to bring that back. It's a pain to find. But here's something else I brought in my supplies, and it's sanitizer for one. It's good for cleaning wounds, and that's just good to have. Look at that. So here's my little mini stove. You guys have already seen that probably, but I'll do it anyways. So this is the little mini stove that goes on in here. And I brought some fuel. And we're actually gonna end up using that tomorrow for making mushrooms. So there's that. I also have some other stuff, but I can't show you because they're in the bathroom getting ready to be washed. And this also usually goes in my emergency kit, but this is my little stove thing. I'm not taking it all apart because I'm gonna have one-handed. There's like a few different stove or little pots in here and stuff, so you can use for cooking and all that other fun stuff. So that's in there. I had to get Gyzzie some of the food because the freeze-dried stuff I brought, she's being picky about. But I did freeze-dry cat food, and it was working, and now she's just being a snob. So we have that and those. Plus I already showed you the things we have earlier, and some English muffins. They're still a work in progress, but they're pretty good. They work for sandwiches.
Come here.
Come on, Gyzzie.
Mama's.
Yeah, I had to track her. Okay. Let's not go into the thorny bushes. Come on. Come on, thorny bushes. Thorny bushes. Come on. Oh. Okay. We're not doing thorny bushes. I thought we established we're not doing thorny bushes. Come on. Okay. Okay, come on. Yeah, there's some sort of berries. I'm gonna take a piece with me. A small piece and propagate it. Oh my God, Gyzzie, I cannot bend over. I'll let you back down a little bit, but you're being a butthead. Not in the thorny bushes. I'm not digging my hands in there to get her out. She's like, but look, Mom, they have flowers. Oh yeah, he does. He ain't got no pee left, but he still gotta lift a leg. The other dog is doing it. Ooh.
That was a weird bug.
You're a weird bug.
That was weird.
What does this say? I honestly can't even read what that top part says. Cup of volcanic or soil.
Something of the mine.
A cross section of the mine. Oh, because there's a mine over here. Okay, I can read it later. I have it filmed.
Need to take a pine cone home.
They're already all open.
What do you mean?
It means they dropped their sheets already. You have to get them when they're closed.
No.
And then as the time, when it's time for them to fully release, then the cones open up. And the seeds spread. I mean, yeah. That's pee attempt number, what, 12?
Yeah, let's go with 5.
Oh. Flipping the camera everywhere. Just trying to reassess Gyzzie. He seems to be happy just being carried. Okay, I'll move her over here.
Oh, you're walking a cat. Goes for walks?
No, we were dragging her.
Oh, okay.
So now I'm carrying her. We couldn't leave her at home because she's dying of kidney disease, so we had to bring her on the trip with us. Well, the other two stayed at home, so. But since she's dying, we figured we'd let her have a trip in the forest.
Yeah.
Let her enjoy it.
3 cats, 1 dog?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm up to 4 rescues. Okay, buddy, let's go back.
Okay, come on,
I'll
Gyzzie.
feed you.
All right, well, take care and drive safe. Go to Chicago? No.
Yeah.
No.
I could see that. I've heard that just because.
You see, just them on Facebook alone, they're just toxic assholes. They're like, oh, you Californians this. I was like, have you seen your city? Your ghettos are just as ghetto as our ghettos. That's not the ditch, I'm sure. Okay. We are right by the freeway, by the way. We are at a red stop. This has been going this whole time. Yeah. So we're at a rest stop, so checking this beautiful place out really quick.
Right up ahead.
Huh?
Yeah, looks like it's right up ahead.
Oh, okay, I see. It's okay, we don't really have to go far. Just find a spot in the shade for her to run around a little bit, but not with the thorny bushes. And there's a big hill up there. Looks like somebody camped here. Baby, there's a camp.
Huh?
Somebody camped.
Yeah. Camp?
Damp. See, now if I wanted a pine tree, there's 3 real little ones right there. Just get little tiny things. Little sproutlings. Yeah, okay, that's the ditch. Yeah, I don't want to go down and through that. Okay, there is a nice little thing over here though. I might be able to make it down there. Some grass you can chew on. Woo, shit! Okay, Mama, I'm gonna let you. Okay. Okay. Oh, shit! I'm down. I just might not be able to get back up. Okay. I'm trying, but my knee is stuck. Okay. Okay. Oh. Here we go. Okay. That hadn't been fun for you guys to see. And it's still grass clearing for her. I'm gonna let her chill for a little bit. Okay. You coming? Come on, old man. Oh, cheater. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys something I bring on trips. Actually, this is kind of new. Oh my god, there's a bunch of pine needles on my butt. Okay, so here's pet water. Kind of necessity here. Oof. Used to the rental. Some more service pack. Okay, mommies. You want a drink? Gyzzie. Gyzzie, hey. Drink of water? Oh, she's just gonna eat that. Okay. So this thing, you just push a button and the water comes out. And we distilled water in here for her. We're just gonna let her enjoy it. I know pine needles are not good for her, but I mean, we'd be lucky if she got like a month left anyways. Okay, so this is something we just basically keep in the car. And I actually really only wanted to bring this for the knife because I wanted some of those thorny bushes things. But I'm gonna show you what's in this. I always carry emergency supplies somewhat. And I have a bunch in my purse too of different stuff. So paracord is in this. This was a kit that was bought, so most of this is just the kit stuff I added to it. Also comes with some glow lights. Okay, there's some scissors that are probably dull as hell, but you never know what they could do in a survival situation. Don't try to shank a bear with these, because that's just going to help them kill you faster. Unless that's the goal. They made it! After going one way and then having to come back around. Oh, you cheater. You cheated.
Oh, this I should get out.
Cheated. Okay. So here's a striker. Comes with the whistle, which is attached to it. Here. Flashlight, which I have yet to actually set up. I carry tons of flashlights, so it's not an issue. You want to hold this for me? Huh? Well, you gotta come down here, tall ass. Just come down here a little bit.
Why?
Because you're too tall. Okay, fine, I'll do it myself. But here, hold the Gyzzie. Or at least connect her to Seymour. And then let him keep an eye on her. There you go. She ain't gonna let him go far, and he ain't gonna let her go far. Just drop it.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I've been doing it for the past couple days. Just couldn't tether him. Yeah. So that keeps her in this radius and everything. Okay. So, I have this thingy here, which is mostly for like mushroom farming, which I kept very sharp. It's got a little broom, but this thing came out, so I had to put some really heavy duty glue in there, and now it's never coming out. Alright, so I got this thing here. So if I do want to steal any pine trees, it's like a multi-tool. It's a little pickaxe, a shovel, and the handle for it. So this is cool. So this comes in handy in case of emergency thing. You have a shovel, a saw, things tickling my foot and all that fun stuff. So I have a shovel no matter where I go. Ooh, come back in here. Alright, this is also super handy. This is like a multi-tool thing. A bug on my face. So you got a bunch of little knife blades and stuff in here. Yeah, as you can tell, the bugs have been really just chewing me up in Minnesota. Anyway, so this unhatches, and then you have pliers and wire cutters. And close it. You have a hammer, and if you take this thing off here, you have an axe. So there's that too. And I do have a sharpener. Okay, I can't hold this with my foot. It's just gonna fall over. Nope. Alright, and I do have a sharpener in my... Okay, that happened. Alright. My assistant, he's on break. Holding the poo bag. I have a pine cone on my butt. Okay. Yeah, see, once these open up, the seeds fall out. So if you're going to gather pine cones to try to get seeds, you want to get them while they're closed. And then you just kind of sit them out on the counter or whatever. And as the season comes time for when they're supposed to open, the pine cone will actually open up. It's kind of cool. So I have a paracord bracelet. It has a little flint striker too, and the little compass. It's probably trash. And something in my ear. Okay. So that comes in here as well. You dropped the poo, sir. Shit has hit the floor. And okay, so in this thing, I'm not gonna pull everything out, but it's just a little miniature first aid kit. It even has a little tourniquet band and a little spoon thingy, some tweezers, which I have better ones in my bag, which is also emergency supplies. So just like, you know, some first aid stuff, alcohol wipes, bandages, just stuff like that. So that's what's in there. Alrighty. Trying to get this thing back together though is kind of a pain in the butt, so that should be fine. This one goes here. That one goes there. That's gonna stay there. And then this is something I put together, which is just I only have that in there so far. I'm gonna add more later. So fishing supplies. And then here's a little chainsaw thing, which seems to actually work pretty cool. And then the scissors, and then some emergency mylar. So that's what's in this little kit. Of course, I have more like those little cards and stuff that are in my purse in the car. So I do have a lot more supplies. Around my neck right now, I have this fire starter, which you guys might remember is the ARC one. So I have that. It's fully charged before the trip, and I can still charge it. I have an itch. What's up, Gyzzie? What's up, baby girl? You want to keep going and brother's hindering you? There you go. There you go. I'm just letting her enjoy some outdoors in a controlled environment. Alright, I'm gonna put the fishing supplies back. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this back together. And then of course I have this extra knife here. So all these things just kind of make up a little emergency supply kit. And this stays in the car for the most part. This will. But this stays in the car the whole trip. This is the first time I brought it out, and that was just to show you guys just some of the emergency supplies you should carry when you're on the road, because you never know if especially some of these mountain roads. Am I wrong though? With these mountain roads, you could easily fly off of them.
It's very possible.
We went down some really sketchy stuff today. Trying to find the river. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys there and hope you stay while I put this back together. All right. So it's very easy to fly off the road and then be stuck out in the wilderness because you got cocky or something was wrong with the roads, or most of it is a lot of people here in this state are just cocky, very, very cocky, and they drive very dangerously, especially the kids whose parents just bought them like a $20,000 car. We had to deal with some of those on the way here too. So anyways, it's just nice to keep something like this. And now I can show you where to get this exact kit. I can put a link in the description because it's really cool actually. I'm going to take the this patch off though, because this is not my medical kit. I do have a medical, I did bring a med kit with us too for the trip, because I always have chunks full of supplies. I also have my emergency stove and a little can of fuel. So my sister was asking how I'm supposed to do or cook some mushrooms for these chicken burgers. And I was like, well, I bought my little mesh kit, which comes with, I have silverware and stuff, and I also have my camp stove and a little fuel for it. She's like, oh, okay. So, I mean, I had that with me because, emergency. We went off the road, I have a way of cooking food, which is actually the whole reason for bringing that. And I just also thought, well, I'm probably going to have to cook the mushrooms on something, and he's making weird noises. So I was like, I'm probably going to have to cook the mushrooms on something, and trying to cook it on foil would be a pain in the butt on a grill, so I'm just going to do it that way. So we're doing that. Gyzzie has attempted to run away from home. She hasn't gotten that far. Yes. Do you need a drink, Boo? You want a drink? So this thing comes in handy, because then you just have water for him to go. Oh, let me refill it. I'm surprised my water guzzler isn't. Can you carry this now? Yeah, it's got a knife hanging off the side too, besides the other one. Yeah, it barely fits over your arm like a purse, but... Do you have a belt on?
What?
No, you don't. Very manly. Can you flex too? Flex for me. It's like, arr! Okay, let me give my cat some water. We're gonna head back out. So that's gonna be it for this video. I don't really think you guys really need too much of my reunion thing, and I don't think my family really wants to be on camera saying, hey, how's life going? Stuff like that. So there will be some filming going on, but it probably will not be in this video. So I'm gonna say goodnight for now. We're gonna head back to our car in a minute. Gonna probably just let Gyzzie kind of enjoy this a little bit, and then head back to our car. I might prick my finger on some of those spiky things because I want to see what those bushes are. It's probably wild blackberry, hopefully. If not, I'll have propagated something for nothing. There's a lot of wild blackberry bushes out here that are amazing. So I will catch you guys next time. Bye, guys. Don't forget, if you're liking these videos, to like, share, and subscribe. And also you can ring the bell for notifications, and it'll let you know right when a new video launches. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you can subscribe right here. And also, if you want to see all the videos that you have missed so far, you can click right here. There's the fan. Click right here, and it'll send you to my videos in order playlist. You can watch them all as I drop them. And we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.